Hi folks, welcome to Wake Up Well. It is Monday the 11th of January 2021. This week we are thinking about the whole idea of what Jesus says, and it's reported in Revelation where he says, "Behold, I make all things new." Yesterday, it's really worth going back to the live stream from the morning of the 10th of January, Marjorie's talk where she begins this theme for us. It's incredible. I found it incredibly helpful as a talk. It'll be about 15 minutes or so if you want to check that out on our YouTube or Facebook site. And so there's a verse in Luke chapter 1 verses 32 to 33 that picks up on a similar theme, all about redemption and making things new and so on. And it's this. It's talking about Jesus, it's a prophecy, and it says that he will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will make him the throne of his father David, will give him the throne of his father David. And he will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. His kingdom will never end. It's a famous thing that we actually hear at Christmas time, and we're still thinking about some of those verses. And it's a picture of who Jesus is, of who God is. And God is outside of time. That's something that is kind of crazy and difficult for us to get our heads around. And we often have difficulty, I guess, as mere humans, getting our heads around this whole idea of heaven or the heavens and earth and the new heavens and the new earth and what that's going to look like and feel like. But there are ways to see it simply. And this verse simplifies it for us. It says, Jesus is the Son of the Most High. And this Most High, this is the Father. He's outside of time. He's eternal. We're talking about the Creator God here. He sits outside of time. And that's where Christianity differs from other religions. Our God, the Father in the heavens, He created it all. He wasn't created. There wasn't a time when God or Jesus were created. They already were. They are this incredible eternal bond of Father, Son and Spirit in friendship and relationship together. And the only way that any of us can really touch this sense of eternity is through Jesus. And when you come into this relationship with Jesus, suddenly eternity gets activated in your very heart, in your very soul, in your very existence. It's incredibly exciting. And I'll tell you why. Because there's a longing in every human heart. There's a longing in every human heart. And the longing is for hope beyond the grave, beyond this life, for hope beyond death. That's one of the things that burns in every person's heart. This verse talks about it. It says, Jesus is great. He's the Son of the Most High. He's going to take his Father's throne. He will reign forever. His kingdom will never end. These are words of incredible hope for you and me to take on about our King. He never ends. He is beyond time. He is eternal. He's always going to be the King. I love the verse in the song "Great Is Thy Faithfulness." It's one of the crackers, isn't it? We had it at our wedding actually. And it goes like this: strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. And folks, that's what coming into contact with eternity, into contact with Jesus Christ means. Strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. Isn't that amazing? There's an eternal power, there's an eternal hope that is present only really in Jesus Christ himself. And when we connect with Jesus, when we connect with God through worship, we connect with our true DNA. We connect with that eternity. And we're full, again, of hope when we worship, when we remind ourselves of who God is and who we are in God's sight, who this King Jesus is. He's the God of eternity. And that's what can set hope in your heart, even this day, even this week, as we face all sorts of struggles and questions and lockdown 3.0 and so on. So I want to bless you that Jesus is the Son of the Most High. He sits on the throne of his father David. He will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. Jesus' kingdom will never end. And you and I are part of that eternity. And I bless you to have hope because of that today.